Alright, in this video we're going to learn how do you graph a quadratic in vertex form when a is not 1, and what effect does that have. So you can look here, this is the first example on your worksheet, and you'll see that in this case a is not 1. And what a does, it affects the graph, it makes it wider and narrow. And I'll show you an example as we move forward. The vertex on this is 3, -6. So just like you did in your last lesson, we can go ahead and go over 3 down 6, and we can graph that vertex right there. That'll be our vertex. But now, instead of going over 1 up 1 or going over 2 up 4, like we did before we went over 1 up 1 and we went over 2 up 4. Well, this a value is going to change that. So the very first thing you want to do, and you should write these notes on the fine, is identify your a. So you need to identify your a value. In this case, a is equal to 2. So now what we're going to do, instead of going over 1 up 1, we're actually going to go over 1 up 1 times a. And instead of going over 2 up 4, we're going to actually go 4 times a. Because what that does is we're going to take whatever we have here and we're going to multiply it by 2. So it's going to change the height. So in this particular case, 1 times a would mean I went over 1 up 1 times 2, which is 2. In this case here, I go over 2 and up 4 times a, which is 8. So once I've done that, I can go over to my vertex and I can be like, all right, over 1 up 2, over 1 this way, up 2. Now when I go over 2 in each direction for my vertex, I'm going to go up 8. So now I go over 1, 2, I'm going to go up 8 here, go back 2, up 8 here, and I can now draw in my parabola. And you can sort of see it sort of makes it a little bit narrower. But that's an example. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and try example 2 on your own.